What's good, buddy? It's your boy Jerry. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today, we're not doing a video, just gonna be an audio. Just gonna be going over the Eternals and kind of some downloads I got while watching the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, it came out last year. I highly recommend it. It was, not my favorite, but it wasn't bad. The ending kind of had me scared, but I'll explain that a little bit later on. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. So we're just gonna quickly touch over a couple things. We're not gonna talk about any of the powers that they have. I'm just gonna kind of brush over a couple things. So basically, a lot of truth is in this movie. I was actually in a situation where I seen a celestial, not in the sense of like the actual one in the movie. It actually doesn't look like that, but um, I'm just going to explain some truths that are in it. And, it's just a little spread of knowledge. So basically, um, I had a dream a while ago, right? And it was very similar to a scene I seen in the movie. And this is why I got scared because, like, I actually seen this. Like, I was lucid dreaming. So it was like I was actually there, right? I've had a lot of crazy dreams. A couple nights ago, I actually had like a rapture-like dream. I've had a couple of those. But I took a picture of it just to show you guys. So I'll put that up on screen right now. So I was in a world where it was like all clouds and like there was lots of people. We're all like playing around. We're all like talking. We were all just kind of like doing our own thing. Everyone was like uplifting each other. Everyone was talking really nice about each other. This is like everyone was like souls, but like still in like a human form, kind of like light bodies, but like I don't know, through my eyes I could still see who they were, if that makes any sense. And I remember off in the distance there was a huge being, just like in the Celestials where she was talking and like she like looked over and see like just like the shoulders, like the whole skyline. Like okay, when you're in an airplane and you're looking like out of a window and you see the whole plane of view, like you see one big part of Earth, the shoulders weren't even like they were just fitting in that view. That's how colossal this being was, right? And this being was probably just as big as the one that was in the Eternals, but it didn't look like that. It was like, I don't know, when I was like truth seeking and stuff like that, um, people said that they see them with like 4 arms or like 6 arms, but I already had the knowledge of this being. Like, I knew what it was when I seen it. So basically, but I got confirmation like the next day after having that dream of someone who's actually talking about what this being was. So, I'm just gonna spread the knowledge with you guys because it's actually a real thing. I'm not sure about the part of like eggs going in earth and then hatching and I don't believe in that and then the death of the earth equals a celestial. I think that it's just a level of consciousness and being. So like I don't know, like once you complete earth, then you can go to a next stage. Once you complete that, then you can go to a next stage. I feel like that is like a being from like the beginning of time that has, properly went through all the different phases of being and was granted the ability to create and watch over universes, multiverses. They do the same thing that the Celestials do, like building universes and stuff like that. And I heard that their power is so immense. In one hand alone, they could make like, I don't know, like 9 universes without like even really using their power for real. Like they're very, very, very advanced beings. Yeah, I don't know. It was just crazy because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then at the end, when he's like, I'll be back for judgment, I was like, yo, I don't know. I know that, like, I know I've been living balanced for the most part. Like, everyone has their slip ups and whatever, but I don't have a cold heart. I have a very warm heart. I have a very loving heart. I I I move around very open heart chakra. I don't really do anything to hurt anybody. I just try my best to help everyone that's around me. So, I know it's deeper than that, you know? So I'm not scared in the sense of like I don't think I'm gonna pass, but it's just like just the thought of like Judgment Day, you know what I mean? Like it just has a eerie feeling to it. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just nasty, you know? Like it gives me goosebumps for real. But anyways, also in the movie, so the Celestials is a real thing. Obviously, you know, for movie sense, they had to change it up a little bit, but those beings are actually true beings, 100%. Um, I kind of believe in the same thing with like, I guess like people and like powers and stuff like that. You know, we have like out of our like 12 strands of DNA, like I don't know, like 9 of them or 10 of them are dormant or whatever. You know, you hear that all the time and like I don't know. I feel like some people may be able to activate, but you know, only time will tell. Like some X-Men type shit. And it's actually crazy because Celestials are also in X-Men and they're not even owned by the same people. Like the Celestials are literally all throughout Marvel. Like, where do you think they got that idea from? The X-Men Apocalypse? That's who Apocalypse was. He's coming to like, I think he was like coming to like help for the Celestials, or the Celestials granted him power because of his like evolution, or I don't know, it was like something like that. But yeah, and then obviously, you know, in the movie when it's talking about why they can't remember their past lives, you know, whenever the Earth is destroyed, that's just like kind of subliminal, I guess, for like when you pass away and you come back to Earth, you don't remember the times that you weren't on Earth. So that was pretty easy. That was just acoustic records. That was a pretty easy pick out. Um, and yeah, man, I don't know. There's a lot of different things that like talk about. Obviously, like everyone being connected to a one consciousness that happened near the end. That's a real thing too. There is a one consciousness. That's why like with the spiritual awakening, it's so detrimental that you know you keep your energy high. You stay at like a oneness because it's not just you. It also helps like everyone else stay at a oneness too, right? Like even just a little bit. But I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I watched this movie earlier today, and now it's like almost 12 o'clock at night, so please bear with me. Bad guys, yeah. Those for the bad guys, I guess it's just like demons. Like, you know what I mean? We all battle demons on a day to day. I don't know about sucking up your power. I guess technically, if they make you do some evil shit, like you can just take that as like the government and all these different things. Like, they're trying to really like push you the wrong way. I don't know about sucking up your soul, but I mean if you were to like sign a contract like how I talked about in my last video about artists and you know signing and you know celebrities and stuff like that. If you haven't checked it out, like please go check it out. It's a pretty good informational video. But yeah, it's probably just in the same realm like that. Like if you sign yourself or you know do something along those lines, then you know that's probably something that can make you lose your soul if you would, because you signed it away. If you sign it over for the world, what can you give in return? You know what I mean? Just food for thought, right? Celestials, powers. I think I touched on everything. The movie was I. I think it's crazy to like imagine someone who's been around that long. Like, I definitely don't blame that one chick for like wanting to like be human, but like at the same time, like I don't know, maybe I'm just being biased. I wouldn't mind living for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? With a group of people, I don't know, but. Anyways, man, that's the video. Hopefully, you guys kind of understood or understood what I was saying. This is some like higher up knowledge. Like those beings are actually true things. Like I've heard this before in the spiritual community. I'm not new to this. I just didn't know what I was seeing, so I'm just letting it be known. But yeah, when you're on a frequency like that, when you can connect to something like that, that truly shows how like divine and you know important you are too, because that's some high up vibrations. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It's been your boy. Peace, appreciation, and value to you all. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace.